of playing tabla. First of all, I would like to thank my guru teacher, Sri Amrit Kumar sir, for teaching me this wonderful instrument. As you can see, tabla is a true drummed instrument. The main difference which sets apart tabla from other instruments is this black spot which is situated in the middle of the drums, and this skin is made out of animal skin. The big drum is made out of metal, as you can see, and the small drum is made out of wood, and both are hollow from inside. And as you can see, this black spot is the main reason for the resonance produced in the tabla. Yeah, and there is a as you know, the tabla is a predominant percussion instrument which is used in the North India. Before independence, North India includes Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and tabla is the predominantly used instrument in order to support the vocal artists. And before tabla, the main instrument, the supporting instrument used is called pakaj. The main difference from pakaj to tabla is the black spots. The pakaj is a single drummed instrument which has two sides to play, and on the right side there is a black spot situated, but on the left side usually a floor is used to cover in this black spot, and the sounds produced from pakaj is strong and loud. If you can compare it with the tabla, the sound produced are soft and subtle. And I would like to show you a few bowls. We can compare it like alphabets of a language. See, I don't use any sticks or spoons to play. We use hands to play. And this is na, this is tun, this is ti, ta, kat, ge. Right? When we mix sounds, a different bowl sometimes arise, like na and ge. If we combine them, da sound produces da. Now the tabla has been introduced as there is need, due to need. If we compare traditional music, which is originated 4,000 years ago, the tabla is pretty much new, which is introduced 200 years ago. And as music traveled from temples to courts of Mughals, a new style of music arrived, which is called as khayal. Khayal means improvisation and imagination. So then 90% of the Indian music has improvised, and so there's a need of a subtle and a soft sound to support the vocal artist. So therefore tabla has been introduced. And the bowls, if we combine bowls, sentences and words and sentences produced, as you can see. If I say dhatik, dhatik, dhatirikita. So as we can use the bowls to construct sentences and stories, and we can also construct a composition, but there is a structure, a grammar. If you compare with the language, a grammar to structure a composition. And we have schools of tabla: Delhi, Punjab, Fakhrabad, Azrada, Lucknow, Banaras. I don't know if you can say or say. These are the city names where they were originated. and each of them have their own twist uh, in the composition and the structure. Uh, Let me give you an example of a Delhi Gharana, as they are called. So this is a Delhi Gharana, and as you can see, the sound produced is subtle and soft. So not only classical music uses tabla, but also folk. For example, there is a whole called keherwa, and let me give you an example for a keherwa. So this is an example for keherwa, and let me give you an example for dadra thal. See, as you can see, the resonance is produced, as I explained before. And music connects people. We all love music. Music keeps us joy, keeps us happy. If we are sad, if we listen to music, we forget about things around us. And it's tabla is a hard instrument to play, a hard instrument to learn. But once you not mastered, but once you get to understand the basics of the music, you get to understand and appreciate the construct of this wonderful instrument, and the sound produced in tabla are so enormous. The number is huge, and due to the time constraint, I couldn't cover all the aspects. But this is a brief introduction to tabla, a brief introduction, a short introduction. Thank you so much for listening to